change plan that I did early for the school year. I did it on both the middle school and the high school. We're going to start with the middle school survey. It was really a perspective survey from teachers and students, how we feel that the students are treated in the school and how they function from the way they've been treated. All right, so the first thing we'll start with the 8th grade survey. I didn't do the entire middle school. I just did the 8th grade middle school 8th graders. And this is the first question we did. I took the same question from what I did in high school to the middle school. And the very first question that I gave was, how fairly do teachers at East Lawrence treat the students? This is just 8th graders right here. If you look at your handout, I broke it down by white, black, and others. And the answer they came across was how fairly they treated, not fairly, slightly, moderate, fairly, or extremely. Right? As you can see, the 26% of the white students thought they was treated extremely well. 27% of the black students thought they was treated extremely well. 40% of the others was considered Asian, mixed race, anything that was not white or black. But as you go down, as you see that the numbers actually go up, this group, this 8th grade group, really stayed around the barely of how fairly they thought they was treated by their teachers. Question 3, well, how respectful are teachers to students at East Lawrence? Again, the white students, as you see in the first one, is a little bit more higher than everything else. Everybody stays around fairly, but for an average range, that'd be between fairly and moderate of how respectful students that teachers are at East Lawrence Middle School. All right? How thoughtful you think teachers are? Again, the 8th graders, they stay around the middle of the fairly and moderate range of how thoughtful they think teachers are at East Lawrence. How much effort do you put in a class if a teacher shows he or she cares? All right, these answers right here was a little bit different. Almost no effort, a little bit of effort, some effort, quite a bit of effort, or a tremendous amount of effort. This is when they think that a teacher cares. All right, as you can see, most of your group in 8th grade was around quite a bit of effort when they feel that a teacher cares. And that number is extremely high when you're talking about they give a tremendous amount. So now the next question, how much effort you put in the class if the teacher shows he or she does not care? As we can go back, as you can see, most of your kids, or most of your students are around quite a bit and a tremendous amount if they think the teacher cares. Now, once they feel like a teacher does not care, you can see those numbers starting to go down. All right, and so it was all these questions just a straightforward question, like if you think that teacher cares about you, not if that teacher cares about everybody, just you, how much effort you give. And as you can see, whites gave around 50% of when they cared, and it went down to 20%. And the number just kept dwindling down right there. All right. How often do teachers attend extracurricular activities after school? Now, when I said extracurricular, it wasn't just sports. It was beta club. Anything that after the teacher get off, that a student is participating on the campus or off the campus as a school function was considered an extracurricular activity. And most of your 8th graders say frequently, and they see 41% of the white kids say they see a teacher at something, but only 15% of the black kids say they see somebody, right? And 40% of others. And they go down to sometimes, once in a while. As you can see, most of you blacks say sometimes, but they really in the same range of once in a while. So my question is, does that affect a child saying that, hey, I feel like the teacher cares and I'm getting more effort in the classroom? All right, question 8 was the last question that I gave to the 8th graders. How many extracurricular activities are you involved in after school? I wanted to make sure that the kids who were saying that they see teachers, don't see teachers, outside of school that they was actually participating in sports and everything. And the question was that you could participate in none, or more than 3 activities, more than 6, or more than 6 activities. Like I said, it could be sports, it could be a band club, it could be anything extracurricular after school. And most of your kids are around 1 and 3 grade, so I felt like they had a valid point, or their results was validated because they are there to see if teachers were there or not. And that right there was the 8th grade right there. Y'all got any questions about the middle school before we move on?
I do. With the question about thoughtful, did you give them an idea what that was as far as, as far as how relative that term is?
Once we went in and I gave surveys, I just told her, I said, from your perspective, and that's why it was just a perspective. I didn't give them any more leeway on me saying this is what I really just went with that from now. Now, moving from the 8th grade, which, like I said, to the high school where I'm at, I really wanted to really narrow down these questions right here. Right? I wanted to pretty much focus in on like the question itself and see exactly who this and these questions are pretty much the same questions, right, from middle to high, right? Now, we start right here with East Oaks High School survey, right? Question 1, right? This is for the teacher surveys right here. The teacher surveys basically was how many years have you been teaching? And what I do, when we look at that, we make sure I put in this question. Here we go. Let's, question 1 for the high school teacher surveys are how many years have you been teaching? All right. How many years have you been teaching? And so, as you can see, most of our teachers at the high school only been teaching 1 to 5 years. All right. The next group is 6 to 10 years. So relatively, what we talked about earlier is that we have a relatively young group of teachers here at East Oaks High School. And so now, from that, I asked what question 2 was, all right, how many disciplinary refers, this question right here was, ask me, how many football games did we win? Because that's what I wanted to get a little group of saying, all right, you work here, like football is a really major sport. How many games did we win this year? See what the teacher actually knew in that perspective right there. And 84% said 4%. 84 on 11 said they don't know. All right, but we did win 4 games this year. So I thought that was pretty good. All right. Question 3 was, as a teacher, if you could win an award, what award would you win? And I threw some of these questions in there to light it up and just to get for everybody to get a glimpse of what kind of teachers we got here at school. And as you can see, 35% of our teachers will win a Nobel Prize award. All right. So anybody want to say what award they would like to win? At least right here, an Academy, Olympic, Pulitzer, Nobel.
I probably like the Peace Prize. And I see with 35%, most of them, particularly in this profession right here. I hope not to get an Academy Award for it.